going? Are we? There, okay. God, it took a minute. Welcome back to Ghosts of Saltmarsh. In the last episode, I think we ended in a bedroom rifling through a dead guy's stuff.
That's
So if you want to continue
what a lot
rifling,
of D&D is.
continue rifling through the dead man's stuff.
I mean,
There other stuff to discover in here?
So the last thing you did was open the chest, I believe, and there was absolutely nothing in there except for shitty clothes.
Ah.
do you want us to roll like an investigation to check stuff out, or do you just want us to like poke things?
If you want to, you can. It's just the last thing you found in here was that and nothing else. It's basically that and nothing else.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how to do the hold on to token to show distance.
You just hold down.
Pick up your token and right click. You pick up your token and then use right click.
While holding down the left button, then right click.
Okay, yeah. There we are. Well, Olav shall let us move on.
We do have 2 doors down here.
Yes.
Boom.
Okay. Pop open that door, and this room appears to have been used for storage. There's a large, ill-made oak chest under the window. Its lid is closed. Elsewhere in the room lie 3 broken wooden chairs, 2 splintered wooden buckets, and a mildewed sack. Just inside the door is a heap of clothing. These garments have collected little dust, appearing to have been placed here only recently.
Do you think they are the naked man's?
Perhaps.
I have to find my Olaf voice again.
Where did we tell the naked man to stay?
He's right over here.
They're still in the hallway.
Oh, here, I will
Hey.
go talk to him. Or you can go talk to him.
Found some clothes, not as dusty as everything else around. Might be yours. Poking around the corner.
Let me go take a look. Just gonna... He can go... Yeah, those are mine.
This door's open.
Ed? Gotten eaten by Olaf.
Apologies.
That's right. So he's gonna stay in there and kind of shimmy awkwardly into some clothes.
Rush not ahead, my friends. Who knows what
Oh,
other
it's
dangers
stairs.
look in this house?
Oh, it stairs up, I think.
There's a staircase
And stairs
descending.
down.
The staircase descending, those are probably the ones that go down into the kitchen that you saw. That screamed at you. And the other ones look like they're going into some sort of attic. There's grimy cobwebs all along the walls and ceiling and up the staircase. There's seems to be holes in, the attic above you because you can see lights coming down from it.
Like, looking up the stairs, seeing the cobwebs, I just gotta step back and go, "Hey, Aranta, you want to take point?"
I can go up the stairs and see what is up there.
Lord Chidi does not want to deal with spiders or cobwebs.
So, Arente, this doesn't have like a map or anything. You just peek your head up there and look, and it's It's dim, but there's light coming down from holes in the ceiling, and there doesn't appear to be anything up there except for some sacks that are just thrown up there that are so covered
There.
in dust and cobwebs that you don't think there's anything worth it.
There is just sex. I do not think anything up here is necessarily worth the effort of getting this dirty.
Okay.
Olaf trundles down the hall, places a hand on the younger dwarf, on her shoulder.
How are you doing, my young friend?
Apparently doing a little better than the others. How are you holding out, old timer?
Oh, I would say this house is a lot more excitement than I am used to, but as you say, I am a dwarf. We should take it in stride, yes?
Weathered as the stones, you might say. Or, I guess in your case, water off the seal's back. Yeah?
Gives you a light clap on the back.
And by light clap, you mean breaking her back.
Oh, we'll make you sociable yet.
Fucking rolls eyes so hard there's practically a grinding sound.
And consider you're a dwarf, there's a .0 chance that is what happens.
Granites in the oculars.
Because as we all know, dwarves are born from stone. They literally hatch out of rocks like eggs.
That's exactly what happens.
Also, straight water is poisonous to most dwarves. That's why they only drink alcohol.
DC,
Hmm.
you said they hatch out of stone like eggs, so I'm like, so sitting there and I pause for a minute, I'm like, so does that mean they're laid like eggs? No, that's not dwarfy enough. The mother dwarf literally fires them out like a fucking cannon shell.
Well, why do you think
Oh,
dwarves
no.
are so obsessed about mining? You find a nice vein of gold. It's like, these will be some very handsome dwarves.
I
That's
thought it was like you have to
just-
find them like geodes.
Exactly.
Okay.
What
and
is in this room?
Looks like what was once a fine master bedroom now stands decayed. Some of the floorboards are missing, and there's rubbish scattered around. Tall wooden wardrobe stands against the wall opposite the fireplace, its door closed.
Another fireplace. Perhaps this one also has a not-so-secret compartment.
Or spiders.
Or spiders.
Wait, isn't this this is like the room that's directly above the room that had the spiders, right?
That one was this one over here.
Oh, okay. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, if they have the same like chimney, that might be, might be a good guess.
Here, I will go check for spiders.
Oh my god.
Arante goes over and shoves his hand into the fireplace, dangling his fingers like delicious worms.
There
Jesus.
does not seem to be
Spiders
any...
hunt worms?
There's no reaction from the fireplace.
There are no spiders. We are safe.
In the chimney at least, but in the compartment perhaps.
He starts whacking it with his walking stick.
There's some cobwebs come off, but there's no reaction from any sort of spiders.
Should we roll an
Good.
investigation to look for anything?
If you would like.
Sure, why not?
Would you like aid?
Yes, please. My investigation's not great.
Me neither.
Mine's okay.
Hey,
Okay.
it's only a +4.
Oh,
Like
that's the same.
advantage. Advantage helped. 21.
Okay, so
Yeah, okay, I have the same investigation.
you don't see anything like in the corners of the room, but when you do pop open the wardrobe, there's a pair of cracked leather boots, and they don't look particularly fantastic. They probably fall apart as soon as you put them on. And a ragged, stained cloak hanging on a peg.
She just kind of like picks up the one boot with like, forefinger and thumb, like pick it up like, ugh, and then just drops it back down. Like,
It cracks more, some of the leather flakes away.
that's the extent of her looking at it.
Other than that, there appears to be nothing in this room. Although when you look with that investigation check, when you look at the cloak, you should not touch it because it has yellow mold on it.
Oh, I should point that out.
Yeah, the cloak has one of that. There are toxic mold to you folk who don't like the molds.
Top right, my young friend. I am disappointed this fireplace had nothing to reveal. I was given expectations, and now they are dashed. Let us proceed onward from this disappointment.
Well, the good news, there is one door left, and we found on the opposite side our friend down there, so perhaps we will find untold horrors in this room.
Along's
Wait.
like that dog who found a pie in a bush on a walk and now expects every bush to have a pie.
Well, gamers, you find one secret behind our waterfalls, like, yes, they hid something behind this one, surely.
Ever since the first Pokemon generation, check every trash can because there was like one or two that had items in it.
It's called conditioning.
Sorry, this one.
Okay, so in here,
Pavlov's gamer.
there's rubbish scattered around what was once a fine guest bedroom. There's evidence of rodent infestation, and webs hang in the corners. A 4-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtains that once screened the bed are torn and stained. There is no bed linen, but the bed is mostly intact.
Do you think if I punch the bed, it will explode into rats?
Leave the rats to their business.
Okay. With the investigation,
Trying to see if it would explode into rats.
it would not explode into rats, but it is less dusty than everything else in this house, and there's less dust in this room than anywhere else in the house.
And this is the first intact bed we found. Looking at the rest of the grayed out map.
Yes, the previous room we visited was the master bedroom, yet no furniture was in that one aside from the wardrobe. How very suspicious. Reveal your secrets!
He taps the bed with his walking cane.
There's a slight puff of dust, but nothing fantastic happens. And there's less dust than there should be.
Once again, he smacks it. Reveal your secrets, furniture!
There's an ominous groaning, but nothing much else.
Kara, please be a dear.
This
Oh,
black
please.
spot isn't a room, it's just the downstairs, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Kara, my poor knees are not as good as they used to be. Can you see if there's anything underneath the bed?
Oh, I thought you wanted me to hit it more.
Oh, no.
Shakes her head at that and she'll get on her knees and look under the bed.
nothing under there, which is weird because it should be dustier.
It's all clear, like oddly clear. Like me better cleaned under here or something.
So whoever kidnapped our wonderful friend in the hallway has been sleeping here.
Perhaps. I suppose we have avoided it long enough, and we must investigate the basement.
Yes, there is a hole downstairs. Oh, yes. Hello, elven friend. I have news for you.
What?
We are going to basement. There are things in basement. If you wish to come, you can come. If not, the front door is pretty sure it's still unlocked, and if not, there are enough windows in this place you can escape. So,
If it's locked, then there might actually be a ghost.
if it's locked, there will be a ghost. But, it's not the weirdest thing to happen.
You sure you want to go, like, investigating down in a basement after I got cracked in the head?
You were alone. We are together.
Yeah, I guess, but, I don't want you guys to
Florentini
get
just kind
hurt.
of shrugs at him.
Hold on.
Florentini just kind of shrugs like, I don't get it either, really. But
I'm going to grab you all and take you down the stairs. Take
What
you
up?
for a ride.
Whee!
abducted.
Oh, right, it's just on the bottom part of this map.
Yep.
So there is the front door, if you need it. We are going that way. And he points this direction. If you need it, to leave. Or if you wish to accompany us. I will not stop you either way.
I mean, I'm gonna get out of here because I don't think I'm gonna be much use to you.
Before he could fully disappear,
It's like my friend.
he reaches into his little bag and he fetches out a little treat.
It's like, take this. It is not much, but you've been through much.
He'll take it. There's a brief flicker of something in his eyes before he does, and goes, "Thanks. Are you sure you guys want to go down in that basement? That's we could just go back to town and tell people what's going on."
And return empty-handed.
He claps the elf on the back.
Go forth, my friend. Safe travels. We will press on.
Can I do an insight on that brief flicker?
If you would like.
Yeah, sure. Kara's suspicious, angsty little fuck. What you see, girl? Oh, probably help if I clicked on this. Damn.
Okay, so he failed to hide what he was doing. There was a brief flicker of slight contempt.
Contempt? Like, I've been through all this and you give me fucking candy?
That's not
Or-
really the vibe you get. There was a lot of complicated emotion that just went through his face, and you're not entirely sure what it all was. You beat his roll by just like one, so
No, it's fine. Just... Okay. Kara's probably just gonna assume he was being racist then.
all right. Well, like, be careful, I guess. And he's gonna open the door, and he's gonna leave.
When he does, she just kind of gives a dismissive snort.
Let us proceed onward, my friends.
Do you think he put
See,
himself there?
Hmm?
Do you think he put himself there?
Oh, why would he put himself in duress?
I mean, unless he was in on it, whatever it is.
There's no way anyone would know we're coming, or anyone was coming.
Hmm.
I think
Wait, didn't I see something in one of the rooms up above that there was like markings on a windowsill,
Yep.
like a lantern?
Yeah, we found that lantern.
Okay. I don't remember if I was just misremembering.
Come. The door awaits. The basement comes. I look forward to whatever it is we must fight down below.
All right, it was in this room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There is a hidden hatch here.
That screamed at us.
It screamed at you.
Did we shut the hatch before we were done with it?
I don't think you did.
Okay, so Orante went into the room. Are you still angry at this magic hatch? Are you going to scream?
There's no more noise from here.
Okay, it was magic trick. Let us go in the basement. Let's see what weird wizard shenanigans are going on.
Okay.
Because 95% of the time, if there's a trap like this, it's weird wizard shenanigans.
Yes, we have found all that evidence that an alchemist once lived here. And perhaps his spirit haunts this place still.
Alright.
This will make a fine ghost story.
Okay, so as you're going down the stairs, it's just kind of like a spiraling staircase. It goes down into, it seems like a cellar. But because you were suspicious, Kara, I'm gonna give you one chance to roll a
Okay.
perception check.
Oh, goody.
Wait, so Chidi's been suspicious of that guy since we found him.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have
That's
also
what
been
I said.
suspicious.
No
That is
goody.
true. Yeah,
Separate rolls.
I will allow you to make a perception check as well.
Why are there 3 skills that start with PER?
I
And
know why I
it's
keep hitting.
one of the 3 that I don't have marked. But all right,
How you know why I keep hitting performance instead of perception?
yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that was not high enough. So
Oh, damn.
you do get a warning before this happens. Just before it happens, you see the guy that you just saw walk out the door. Out of the corner of your eye, in the murk of the stairway, in the shine of metal, as he goes to stab Kara in the back. He's going to roll to hit you, and he's going to miss.
Really?
Yeah, he rolled like shit.
Oh,
Oh no, actually,
I-
no. Oh, no. He's
I was
got
gonna say,
advantage on
'cause-
this. So,
Yeah, I could surprise he has advantage.
Oh yeah.
As much as
I
I don't
slap
want
him?
my level 1 to die, that's.
Unfortunately, then he does hit you.
I slap him.
He
So he got over an 18?
got over an 18.
Addy.
You feel a dagger slide into your ribs for 7 damage.
How? She just screams, "Fuck!" as loud as possible.
Oh, God!
Not a spider. Not a spider.
And he's gonna give you a shove, and he's going to try to run. Hello?
Could I cast something
You can. I can't grab him for some reason. Hello, icon. I can grab all of you, but not him. Where are you? You're not on. Yeah, you are now in initiative. I just can't move him for some reason. He's just something on the map now.
Whole statue.
Roll initiative.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Idiot. Get on a token there, idiot.
This is why I like building high initiative characters, so even if I roll shit, I have a decent initiative.
All right. So you hear Kara scream, and you all turn around, and Arente, you can react first. You are on the stairs, so he is above you.
Oh, I go first?
Yep.
Yep.
Ah, excellent.
I
Seeing
saw
that
it, but I'm not fast enough, I guess.
seeing it that this is a sudden situation, Arente is going to grab his spear by one hand and just try to reach over everybody and stab him.
Okay. Give it a stab.
Because
Thread the
why not?
needle.
No, that does miss.
That's a shame.
Anything else you would like to do?
Good question. I don't know if any of my spells are bonus actions. I do not have any bonus action spells, so no.
Okay.
Because in theory, I was the first one down the staircase, so I am probably the furthest away.
Alright.
You probably only hit it because of Bugbear Reach.
Probably. Fucking bugbears. Right.
Oh, did I reach him?
Yeah, you would have reached him. It's just that you didn't poke him.
Okay, okay, so it didn't hit him. Gotcha.
Okay. And Olaf, if it is your turn, you would be going down, I believe,
Of a Bugbear.
right after Arente, so you would be.
Yeah. He can't. I don't think he would be able to reach on some stairs. He is tiny.
If you have like a cantrip.
I do have a cantrip though. Impressive.
Oh man.
Impressive. I hate that.
Well, totally wants this fucker to live.
I mean, it hit him, but that is
Yeah.
a fucking bad
Oh.
rule.
Olaf's heart is definitely not in it. He's more concerned about Kara.
Completely fair.
He only singes that man a little bit.
All right. Okay, slow Chini. There we go. I had to get right. It's now your turn.
I'm trying to think of which thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to keep it simple.
That definitely hits. Okay. You watch him stumble back up the stairs with a hand around the bolt on his shoulder.
Just like Chini's like, Dick, move, dude.
Tried to tell you not to
And
go
I'm
down
going-
here. It's none of your business.
And it's just like, no, you kind of made it our business. And then just kind of pat Kara on the shoulder as you get inspiration.
Lovely.
Doesn't heal because Lucchini doesn't do that, but you got
Oh, no.
inspiration now.
Which is nice if I want to hit him.
Okay, so he's going to actually turn and start going back up the stairs. He's taking the disengage action,
Oh,
but that doesn't mean you can't hit him. You can run up the stairs after him.
Alright.
He
So
is
his turn
trying
is
to
a
dash out this door here. It's a secret open door.
So how far did he get?
He is in the act of opening the door when you come up the stairway.
Like, do I have any movement left after I get up out of the stairs?
About 5 feet.
Oh. Well, I
You
can't.
probably have the same speed as him.
No, I don't. He's an elf.
He's
Oh,
not.
no.
He's a human. He just looks like that.
Oh.
That's just the
Well-
token they gave him for some reason.
Okay,
Hmm.
I've been calling him an elf this entire time. I feel
Same.
bad.
I mean, that's funny though from a dwarf point of view. It's like, oh, anyone calling Skinny's an elf.
You're an awful twink for a non-elf.
I don't know why they gave him that token, but that is the token that they gave him.
So, yeah, I probably can't get base to base to him. So, Kara chooses violence.
Choose violence. Okay, damn.
Just like she's bleeding out of this pretty decent, wound in her side, just glaring as her eyes light up, and just like, you spilt the blood of a daughter of magma. Hope you can stand the heat. She's trying to be cool as she's bleeding out and panicking.
So you watch him light up on fire, and he screeches, but he's still trying to get the door open to run.
Well, that's my turn. Does the full action.
Okay. So Arente, do you want to try to go up the stairs to follow him because it is your turn, or do you want to let Kara take care of it?
Go, please help my ward. She is injured.
I would say you are able to maneuver around each other on this staircase.
Okay. I'm going to go help the ward because the ward is injured. And I am going to approach the stabby man who is not an elf, who lied to us about being an elf.
He did. Not on purpose. I just didn't tell you.
The long con.
And with a bit of anger, but a bit of that growling silence, he takes the other hand, grabs the spear, and we're gonna stab him with 2 hands.
That hits.
Fantastic. It does 4 piercing damage.
He is still trying to get out the door, but now there is a spear in his side, so...
And Arente is holding it and looking him in the eyes like, I am holding you in position so the fiery one can kill you. Okay, whoever's next.
Mm-hmm. Olav comes thundering up with his driftwood cane.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Whoa.
Alright, how do you want to do that?
He fucking storms up the stairs with his cane, sees the fuckers on fire, and got a spear in his side, and he runs up to the other side, sweeps the club underneath his feet to trip him up, and just fucking wallop him.
Just to the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on fire, he's got a crossbow bolt in his shoulder, he's being stabbed. And then he got his fucking head caved in. Alright, this guy is dead.
Awful tanky son of a bitch.
Yeah, in Olaf's mind, even though this man is clearly just trying to kill someone I'm looking out for, he's clearly suffering. I'm going to try and end him quickly.
Yeah.
but he lifting up his cane. He's panting real heavily. Then it clicks a little bit. And he stumbles back over to Kara. He's like, "Kara, my dear, are you okay? Speak to me, young one."
I'm as fine as someone with a dagger in her side can be.
Oh,
Just slow, considering breath. She's trying, not to freak out.
My magic is spent, but perhaps I have something in my pack that could stem the bleeding.
It's fine. Just give me a minute.
Oh,
And
to think that he tricked me, and he hurt you because of it.
Sluchini's like patting out the body so she can try searching. Well, no, we knew he didn't have anything because we found his clothing. All right, never mind.
The only
Unless
thing
you
he
want the
has is a
dagger.
dagger.
Yeah, but just like patting it down so the rest of this moldering building doesn't catch is just like, hey, some people are shitheads. Don't take it too hard.
Where did he get the knife from, though? Was there a knife outside that we just weren't aware of?
Picked
Was
it
it
up
on the
along the way.
table?
Could have been hidden somewhere if he's part of whatever scheme this is.
so, I'm going to activate Second Wind.
Okay.
Like you see, like Kara, she pulls the dagger from her side, and her hands light up with a little bit of fire as she pulls it over the gash to just sear it shut as she winces, and you literally just see her flesh begin to melt together, almost as if it's like melted metal or clay. That's a healthy ass number I like to see.
There we
Back
go.
to full.
So Chini's saying this and goes, "You're kind of intense, aren't you?"
what's that?
Just looks over, just like.
What's that word? Kintsugi?
Mm-hmm. Where it's you fill in the cracks with something with gold inlay
Mm-hmm.
or silver.
Oh, that is quite the gift, my young ward.
After learning a little bit about my clan's magic, I can super excited to healing process a little bit. It takes a lot out of you, though.
Oh,
He puts both hands on your shoulders. He looks to Arenti and Slotchini.
what I said is true. I am no more. I have no more magic in me. I fear proceeding onward and into further danger, and that I cannot protect you all from.
We
If you
can take
don't-
a rest.
If you don't go down, they'll be warned and they'll just move their operations elsewhere. I'm
Yeah,
the one that
we're-
always says act, when you can.
I'm good on spells and such, but I'll admit I don't have anything that does healing.
What you say is true, Kara. This is an opportunity. We may already be too late if this operation is caught wind of us, but your life is more valuable than apprehending these criminals.
Just kind of shrugs at that and huffs.
It's alright. It's your quest to do good and all that.
Good can both be vanquishing evil and protecting the good.
Again, just kind of shrugs at that. Just like, whatever.
Whatever.
Not that he would say it at this moment, but the strong must protect the sweet.
Oh, clearly she's sour.
Hmm.
Speaking of, I need to go put up the chicken, so I will BRB real fast.
Okay.
Sure
Sour
thing.
chickens.
Sour chicken.
I just don't know if sour should ever be mixed with savory like that. Although I'm sure it's been done. Oh wait, lemon chicken. Yeah.
Okay. So how's everybody doing on hit points and everything? I know Kara
Oh, I'm
just got
full.
I'm at
The
10.
only thing I've spent was that inspiration that Kara didn't use.
Well, she still got it.
Yeah,
But she, for the next 10 minutes.
I'm full up. I just don't have any spell slots. But that doesn't mean I just can't keep whacking people with my shillelagh.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's why I was debating whether or not to use sleep on this guy. I'm like, no, I don't think he's worth the spell slot. Although I do have some once a day spells I can still use.
Okay, you're gonna be coming at this in a weird way. That's fine. How about you, Gray? You poked the spiders
Oh.
last time.
I poked the spiders, but y'all like made sure I didn't die. So I'm at like 10 out of 12 hit points.
Okay.
So that's within a margin of error that I consider acceptable.
Yeah, I think part of the healing was, or part of that. That's where Ola, one of his spell slots went.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make sure you didn't die of spider overdose.
Yes.
Spiders, Georg. That most infamous of wizards who turns everything into spiders.
Oh, yeah, the honorary Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
Who's that? He's just an old dude. Oh, that's yours. You know, you eat 10,000 spiders a day, and inevitably one of them is going to be radioactive. And it looks like a guy who would live in a cave eating spiders.
Spiders Georg is a wonderful
Like
person.
Golem.
But Spiders Georg Stellar had a habit of discovering the non-spider related things, so shouldn't be counted in the spider census.
Nah.
While doing
All
research,
the spider mimics.
while doing research for the Stellar Sea Cow, I found out that Stellar, who named the sea cow, the sea lion, the sea monkey,
That motherfucker really wanted to put things in the ocean.
Well, he found them half the time, was just like, hey, this is a brand new thing, and wrote them down. And Captain Bering was like, I want to go home.
That beast belongs in the sea.
Yeah, I found out his name was Georg.
Hmm.
So I'm putting one in the post, because why not? I'm pretty sure. And then came along Spider Georg Stellar, and the end of the Steak House was an I.
Mac.
Okay, welcome back. Alright. So, are you heading down the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
A man died to protect the secrets of the stairs, which means there might be something to fight down the stairs.
So you come in over here. I think I need to give you all vision again, so just let me get you on to the map first. Can you see Olaf?
Yes.
Okay. Kara.
I see nothing.
Oh, that's something.
Now I see.
Can you still not see Kara?
I see nothing.
Now?
Nope.
Can you refresh? 'Cause
Sure.
I did everything I'm supposed to. Okay, so who can see and who can't? Besides Raven.
I can see.
I can see.
Can you see Gray?
Yes, I can see. Sorry.
Anything?
Nope.
Why?
Fuck you.
Alright, I'm going to take your token off. Maybe if you put her on. Just put her right here where I'm pinging.
Okay. I see now.
Okay. Alright! So you come down the
Bendy toes.
stairs, and the most immediate thing you see are these three people aiming crossbows and a longbow at you. Roll initiative.
I'll take it.
Jeez, for a second you jump scared me there, Gray. I thought that was my initiative roll.
It's fine.
You're the first one down the stairs, but
I am the first one down the stairs and land violently on my face.
no, we rode you down like a toboggan.
Okay.
Actually, you would make a good canoe.
Huh.
Alrighty.
I'm just saying, just some stupid shit.
So you see this lady over here. She's pointing a longbow at you. And as soon as she sees you come down the stairs, she's going to shoot at the first person down. And I believe that was Arente, right?
Yes.
Oh no.
A natural one is not going to hit you, so you're fine.
Ayo.
Does the string smack her in the arm then?
Yes.
Does that fucking hurt?
It smacks her in the arm, so the arrow kind of goes wonky over your shoulder. And she just kind of has to shake out her forearm, because that fucking sucks. I hate when that happens. Okay, So, Slocini, it is your turn after she does that.
Okay.
Hold on, where are my bandits? Bandits, you rolled initiative. Where are you?
Oh, I ate them.
That's fair. They didn't roll very good anyway.
Just saying that it's just like, oh, fucking rude. As it's just like, you know what? Go to sleep. And because they are all within 20 feet of a point that I designate in the center of them, so
Yeah, 5d8 at 25 hit points. Creatures.
divided among the three lowest starting first.
Okay, so the two bandits definitely fall asleep, but the scout stays up. They have a few hit points.
Okay. 2 out of 3 is a good enough for me.
Where's Sleepy?
Oh, and actually I forgot. It's not that she tells them to sleep. She's just like, hey, fucking rude, and then pulls out her horn and does a little like lullaby tune.
Little doot. I know there's a sleeping thing on here.
Oh, top row next to the skull between the heart.
There we go. Those two are sleeping, and she's still awake. But she watches them hit the floor, and she's just like, oh, fuck. She should be there. There we go. Alright. Then, Kara, it is your turn.
Well,
Lovely.
so Chitty after that is just like, just gonna go. It's like, you already dealt with the naked guy upstairs. What the fuck? Okay, that's just all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Okay, that's full movement. Can't do anything. I guess I'll just use dash to get 5 more movement, so can't really shoot people easily. And that's turn.
Okay. Bandit is asleep. Bandit is asleep. Arente.
Oh. Well, that's convenient.
Sleep is so useful at low level.
It is. Even high level if you roll high enough.
Yeah. Did
so
know a
I-
campaign where they beat the final boss with a maxed out sleep spell. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just doing a little bit of math. Excellent. That's within reach. I'm gonna take a spear and I'm gonna jab it into the sleeping guy because might as well get him taken care of while they're working on the other ones.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have advantage. He's asleep, and that's going to hit him.
And he's prone.
Okay, so
7 piercing damage.
Is it max damage when you hit a sleeping target?
let's see here. I had my cheat sheet for that somewhere. Where did it go?
Cat stole it.
Probably. Would be something she did. Just advantage on the attack rolls.
Okay.
Unconscious, can't move, drops whatever it's holding. Advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Being a bugbear, would he still get that?
That is a question. I mean, he has reach, so he's technically within 5 feet if, by the rules of his species.
And they are known. I mean, bugbears do get that ability. They're like based off of things like attack people when they sleep. You know, the myths.
Yeah, so just roll that attack again, and that'll be an added.
Roll it again. Okie
Yeah, just
dokie.
roll the damage again.
I'll just roll the damage again. Okay. That's different because I could just was gonna reroll attack. Boom.
Okay, yeah, he dies. He's instantly
And
dead.
it's just a gives a thumbs up to the party.
Okay. Olaf.
Dash action over here. Bonus action, Shalele. Gonna give flanking to Kara.
Okay. It is the scout's turn, and she is surrounded, and it sucks for her, so she has taken out a short sword. And 1. 10 is not going to hit Kara. How about an 18? Is that going to hit Kara?
Matches.
Okay.
Aggressor wins.
So it hits you for 8 damage. She swings once
Ow.
and misses, but she gets you on the backswing. And that is her turn. So Slocini, it's back to you.
Okay. Going to. Cantrip's not doing so well tonight, folks.
It's fine. What do you say to her?
Just, you should really just give up. I mean, look at it. You're just fucked.
Wisdom save.
Oh, wait. I should see health better.
Well, she fails, so she takes the 1 damage, and now she has disadvantage until the end of its next turn? Okay, yeah.
Yep. And Kara, you still have the inspiration die because it lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
Be mine. I'd like to hit this person, please.
Hit them.
With advantage, because we're flanking. 18.
18 will definitely hit this.
Cool. Wow. 13.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Oof. Okay. Oh, Kara, poor Kara. Sweet Kara.
That 1 took off just enough hit points for this to be it.
So she was running in to pin down the shooty person. Then Olaf flanked her, and she's like, and Kara's like, yeah. Then she suddenly gets stabbed again. She drops her shield, 2 hands, the mace, and just a big overhead swing right into the dome.
Okay.
It was literally just no thoughts. Just swing away.
You watch this lady crumple to the floor.
She's panting, wild-eyed, little, just adrenaline racing. And, that'll be turn.
That bandit's dead. Okay, so there's only 1 bandit, and they are asleep, so I'm going to count that as initiative over because he's screwed.
So Shady kind of looks at Kara. She goes, they'll take this long way, but they hit you, and, now you're kind of symmetrical from that first hit.
It's just turns like, what?
Takes a step back.
This is gross.
She's just utterly confused. Like, what?
You got stabbed on that side, now you got stabbed on that side. Yeah. Symmetrical.
Okay. So before you go,
Sure.
before you go to do anything with this bandit, I will give you the actual description of this room. So the torchlit chamber was once a large cellar, but has since been converted into living quarters. 10 crude beds stand along the south wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table, ringed by rickety stools, dominates the center of the room. Metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates sit atop the table. A cook stove is installed near the table, and evidence of recently cooked meals sits in pots atop it. A large ham hangs from a loop of twine near the stove. A sturdy set of stairs leads to a trapdoor in the ceiling, which is where you just came from. And there are 2 wooden doors in the east side of the room. And that is what you see as you're doing whatever you're doing to this bandit.
We should tie him up.
Yeah, tie him up and gag his mouth.
Okay.
You said there's footlockers?
Yeah, there are lockers along all of these beds on the bottom here. It's like all along.
Are
these.
they locked lockers?
They are all locked, but you don't think it's going to take a lot for them either to be busted or picked open.
Yeah, so Cheaty's like, anyone get any, tools for opening locks, or think you could just rip them off? I got nothing. I could maybe poke at it with, taps the rapier she's never pulled from her hip. Not once yet.
I could give it the shot. Can't hurt.
Okay. How do you want to open it? Do you want to bust it open? You want to try to pick it open?
I'm gonna try to pick it open before resorting to busting it open.
Okay.
I have a decent dex.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll just count that for all of them because there's 12 of them. I'm not going to make you roll 12 times because that's stupid. So you get them all open. Some of them take a little longer than others, but most of them they hold personal effects like clothes and some boots. And each of them also has like a coin purse that holds 7 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces. And that's in each locker.
Oh, damn. So that's, did you say 10 or 12 footlockers? I guess so many
10.
there are.
10 footlockers.
Okay, so 70 gold and 150 copper each.
Silver pieces.
Silver. Yep.
So not bad.
Not bad for this level.
Mm-hmm.
We each get 17 gold and a half. And 37 and a half silver pieces. Don't know how we're going to split up the half.
Someone can just take it. This is not really that much.
There are more doors to open.
There are.
Yes.
So as you get
No keys. No keys were found, correct?
no keys.
Okay.
You get close, and this door here, it has a bar across it that is bent. Like something from inside has been trying to get out, and it is written on the frame itself. The door itself has a giant danger sign written on it using chalk. This door appears normal.
Whatever is beyond that door, even they do not want to mess with.
Let us check this one to see if there are any other people waiting in ambush.
Unlike the barracks.
Which one was the? Oh, this is Margo. Sorry, continue.
Unlike the barracks, this small room holds comfortable furnishings and appears to be well cared for. A comfortable looking bed in the northwest corner has a wooden locker at its foot, and a small wooden table stands along the east wall with a padded leather chair beside it. On the table, a brass 3-branch candlestick with 3 burning candles provides the room with bright light. The candles, though not fresh, are far from spent. Under the table is a small wooden box and an unlit bullseye lantern with a movable shutter over the lens. On a shelf above the table sit 3 books. In the northeast corner is a closed wooden wardrobe.
There is no one here. I guess Orente would probably go towards the hooded lantern and the candles because that indicates somebody was here of decent magical power, probably, or decent power in the group.
You think that's the lantern that goes up on the windowsill?
Could be.
Does it match, like the little feet to the markings?
Excuse me, sorry. So since you checked, you're the one that checked the markings up there, you would be able to look over this lantern and see that it's been used only infrequently, but it does match the marks that were up there.
Okay. It's probably not an often occurrence, whatever they're signaling for.
But I do not understand. This room, this whole underground chamber, it seems rather small for an operation.
Oh,
This is the
Where would
boss's
they-
room.
oh. Also, wasn't there a stairs down from the kitchen?
There was.
Oh, but so Chini, also you said something about a wardrobe and books.
Wardrobe and books in here, and a footlocker.
Yeah. Could I just do an investigation to see what's all in here?
Sure.
If this is the boss's room.
Yeah, you can.
Anyone want to help me?
I was going to do a sleight of hand to mess with the footlocker.
I'll give you 8 on the looking through stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So for you grab the books, the 3 books that you can see, and you flip through them. One of them is a volume of erotic poetry, fully illustrated, so enjoy that.
Oh. Looking at that is like, I think we have this, like a older edition back home. Pass it off to Kara.
She looks at it for just a minute and just like, it's like, it just squints. She's like, no. And then her fingers light up and she begins burning it.
It was worth the little bit, I'm sure. Oh well.
Yeah, you're looking at that burning Sloichi, you're like, since it was an investigation that you did, you know that was worth 10 gold pieces.
Not handing any more books to Kara. I'm making that note.
She's not a book hoarder. Just don't randomly hand somebody erotica without warning them.
And
Fucking
the other one,
moody-ass teenager.
the next one is a naval almanac listing tide times for the area of coast around Saltmarsh. A total of 100
Olaf.
miles of coastline is covered.
And is this one also worth money?
That one's also worth money. You'd think that all
Okay.
3 of these are worth money. The
Okay.
next one...
Hey, Olaf, you might like this one. You might find this one more useful.
It occurs to me, though, a lantern for signaling. And this information on how the weather works around here. Do you think this could be part of some kind of smuggling operation?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. What's this third book?
The third book is a treatise concerning the demigod Ayus and its minions.
Ayuz is the goblin related, right?
No, Ayuz is he's in Greyhawk. He's basically the shittiest god you could possibly get.
Oh.
There's more to him than that, but he's a giant dick, and everybody would know that.
Oh.
But when you flip through that book, there is a piece of parchment that comes out that has a few simple words and phrases in the common tongue and their equivalents in Goblin.
Oh. Hey, aren't they?
Hmm?
Got a little cipher thing here in Goblin.
What, because I am Bugbear, I know how to speak Goblin?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I thought I heard you speaking it earlier. Like to yourself. Don't make this weird. Here.
It's weird.
I will take it, and I will look at it.
I mean, I'm guessing it's a cipher since it's some words both in common and then goblin, if they're the equivalent.
Mm-hmm. So, the words are all really simple instructions. Things like stop, fight, and lift, and come. Which, don't be dirty-minded with that last one, or I will kill you. And inside the wooden locker that you open up, Arente, is like more clothes. There's a fancy floor-length oilskin coat in the wardrobe. And the wooden box that you find under the table contains 12 candles, flint and steel, and a piece of parchment.
I'll read the parchment, I suppose.
I need to find the piece of parchment. So, the signaling system seems fairly easy to work out. There's a long, short, short, short. That seems to translate to, is it safe? There's a short, long, everything's safe. And a long, 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 ready to unload, come to the ship.
A ship?
Yes,
Oh yeah, this is on the cliffs, right?
How could they reach the water from here?
They probably
Might be
have
caves.
some. Probably have something, yes.
Do you think those...
It looks
Oh,
to
the
the
almanac.
blocked off door.
Well,
It's like,
the almanac tracks the time the tides come in, right? Maybe the caves are only there at low tide.
Perhaps.
he looks to the locked door. It's like,
I don't think they would bar this door if they were to use it frequently.
It might have something fun to fight behind it, though.
Oh, did you say there was a fancy coat?
There was a fancy coat. And before you leave the room, because you rolled so high on investigation, you put your hand underneath the desk and pat around, and you hit a switch, and a leather-bound tome slaps onto the ground in front of you.
Ooh. So Chitty picks it up as she's already pulled on the fancy coat.
This looks like a wizard's spellbook.
Interesting. So, maybe whoever's running this might be a wizard. Flipping through this.
Well,
Or at
there
least
is
some
also the
kind of mage.
possibility they simply took this over from the alchemist. We found plenty of evidence of that.
True. Is there anything while in the book, or is it just all spells?
There's spells. It has Charm Person, Color Spray, Magic Missile, Silent Image, Magic Mouth, and Scorching Ray.
Magic Mouth. I think that's where the screams were.
What do you mean?
This, if Sochini recognizes it, even though she can't cast it yet, it's a spell that it's kind of like a trap, but rather than like a fire going off or spikes shooting up under your feet, it sets off a pre-recorded message, like say a scream if we try to go downstairs.
Oh.
Which, yeah, thinking about it, because if we descended in the west part of the house, the stairs should be like here or something, if I'm remembering the setup of the house correctly.
Yep.
Olaf, you want to try that trick of looking for something weird with stone again?
I suppose.
Okay. Please roll me an investigation, Olaf, and it will have advantage because of your stone sense.
I mean, ice is technically a mineral, so it still counts.
Yeah, so you pad along the wall where you believe a door would be, and it takes you a minute, but you do put your hand into a impression, and a door clicks open.
Oh. Over here. It appears we have found the stairs.
This looks...
Yeah.
This looks more like you would expect a cellar to look like. There are shoulder-height wooden bottle racks on the north and west walls. There appear to be no intact bottles left in the racks, and shattered bottles cover the floor. Against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, the ones that you would normally come down, rest two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. In the center of the room lies a human corpse, clad in plate mail. A longsword lies by the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
Olaf is gonna wander over to the body, flip it over to see
Oh, you touch it?
if the person can be identified.
Oh, I recognize that.
You touch it?
That tone of voice.
You touch the body, and you see something royal, like between the gaps of the armor, before some white, fat insect things come spilling out between all of the gaps of the armor.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Roll initiative.
Kara, there's more bugs.
Just silence. God damn it.
I was so upset that you passed this up.
Oh. It's just like, I think from now on, Olav, this is probably going to be something said after the fight, but it's just like, Olav, now maybe use your stick to poke at bodies first from a safe distance. You run into a body, always poke it with the stick first.
Yeah, don't worry. I thought the same thing.
Okay, so these big fat bugs are crawling out of the armor, Arente.
Ah, fun. I have dealt with these things before, back in the days of the war. Do not worry. So I am looking at something real
That's twice Olav's rolled 3 for initiative in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just 3 threes.
I am going to try something. We're going to see how this goes. So he steps forward, and they're within 5 feet. And he goes, sorry, Olaf. This is going to get loud.
Okay. 12.
And I do a little thunderclap.
Okay, so neither one of the swarms pass that.
Nor do I.
Ah, so sad I used up my burning hands already.
So it does 5 damage to the swarms. And I have a question because it doesn't say. So, bugbears get a wonderful little ability called Surprise Attack. If you hit a creature with an attack roll, is that an attack roll with that spell? I don't remember. I think this is a save.
Yeah, this would be a saving throw kind of thing, so that's not an attack. I don't
Okay,
think that
that's
would
a
count.
shame. Fair enough. And Arente is going to take a step back and go, okay, goodbye, bugs.
Okay. You watch a lot of these, like, fat, maggoty things that are way too big to be maggots just kind of explode.
You.
And this one is going to swarm up Olaf's pants and attack you.
Oh no!
Right for the family jewels.
Yeah, 11's not going to hit you.
No. Don't say that.
I'm good.
So 11's not going to hit you, but you feel them crawling up your pants.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate this.
Kill.
Slocini, you watch this happen.
I don't like this. Like, the only thing I can do that would be helpful. So run up. I'm sorry, Olav. This would hurt you too. 16?
16's going to hit, yeah.
Okay. Going after this group.
This group here, okay.
Well, then, since they can't take reactions now, get her back.
You watch a lot of those explode.
That's what I was afraid of.
I mean, if they're not
It's
doing anything
not so much
mechanically.
it's not like a shocking grasp, it's just like a shocking swat. Just starts swatting at him on the ground.
Like, ew, ew, ew.
Or no, it's more of a stomp, I think.
Okay, Kara.
Let's see here. Okay, here's 25. And the door is 30. Go ahead and dash. 60 feet. Poof.
Okay.
Cool. Olaf has advantage when he attacks.
Which he gets to do now.
Screaming and screaming.
I would too. These are gross.
Oh. Could I have said that I gave him, using my bonus action, an inspiration?
I'll allow that this time, yeah.
How
Yeah,
much is it?
I meant to do that, but I forgot to.
Yeah, that hits. They're pretty squishy, so you can hit them with that. Right, so you're just slapping yourself,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Luckily-
is a really distressing encounter.
Oh, did OBS fail?
OBS disconnected real quick. It's reconnecting. Okay. We should be fine. checking, make sure. Yeah, okay, we're still going, so we're good. Don't do that, OBS. Okay. So it's the rot grub swarm over here. And they are going to swarm after Kara. But they aren't going to hit you.
Woo.
They are going up your legs, though.
She's just a dull light as she's pulsing heat through her body.
Okay, and back to Arente.
Okay, so they're still gross and squirmy, and they haven't really been dealt with. And that thunderclap, well, it didn't do a whole lot.
It did enough.
It did enough, but I need more. We need more for this. I don't think that would be terribly helpful at this point in time, though. So I guess we're just gonna step back in within the 5-foot range, drop a thunderclap on them again, and then step back.
Okay.
Oh no!
You need to
Because-
stop beating it up, Olaf.
Okay, I'm good.
And just step back like, okay, boom.
These ones should still not have a reaction because of shocking grasp.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, they just had their turn, so they did have it back. Never mind. It's not until the end of my turn.
It's not till the end of... Well, they're not going to hit anyway, so... They aren't good at hitting today.
Until the start of its next turn.
So this one over here, swarming up Olaf's pants, tries to get you, does not get you. Doesn't get you. They're just swarming. You can feel them trying to bite through your pants, but it's not working.
Thick seal skin.
Again, Switchy is just gonna go up and just like, I hate this. And am I getting technically flanking with Kara now?
Technically, yes. Because of the diagonals.
I didn't get crit this time. Oh, come on!
Cantrips
So
are
I've not-
not doing great tonight.
First hit was okay, but this one was. But again, that's enough for me to back up to avoid getting nibbled.
Okay. Kara.
Go on a swing at it, and hopefully, I have advantage.
Which one are you hitting? The ones on you or the ones on Olaf?
The one straight in front of me.
Okay.
Not using a cone. I'm out of going cone. And also, I'm activating Green Flame Blade, which does nothing to the guys in front of me, but to the guys next to them, like to these guys,
They'll get hit
it
with
deals 2 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
At later levels, Green Flame Blade will actually do damage to the person I hit,
So
which would be nice.
you kill the ones that were trying to swarm up your pants. You do hit the ones in front of you. So I think that's still
I
hit,
forgot to
that
roll
still
for
does
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you also kill them.
So literally, she swings at the ones that are fucking with Olaf, and every time she hits, it's just causing a spray of sparks to shoot out, and they are just burning the little grubbers.
So they're all kind of
Porcini.
either splattered or burning with green flame. You don't see any more coming out of the dead guy.
Like,
Some
hers
of
is
them
red.
pop like popcorn from electricity.
Yuck.
Like, hers is red flame, but yeah. Just turning to Olaf, he's like,
Are you alright, Fossil?
He gives you the look of a very I don't want to be here anymore kind of puppy face.
You are getting
I'm no longer
swarmed a
having
lot.
fun.
Okay, next time we find a strange body, we poke it with a stick first.
Wise.
That is why I have spear. I can go reach and I can go a poke.
You okay, Olaf, this is just as much for me as it is you. And she'll walk over and start digitationing away the smear.
Okay, so the body is dressed in plate mail, and you've turned it over, and there's an explorer's pack underneath it. It has ration, does not have anything in it.
Uh-oh. Door closed.
I think somebody just misclicked.
Yeah, so the explorer's pack has everything in it except for the rations and the water. So if you want anything from an explorer's pack, you can take that. The longsword and shield are in good condition. And the plate mail is serviceable, will fit a medium creature, but it is banged up because it has been... this guy was brutally clubbed to death.
Could be taken back to town and repaired.
I mean, Kara's a blacksmith. She's going to collect the chainmail, but she looks like ew, ew, ew.
It's plate mail.
Yeah, plate mail.
Even better.
And yeah,
I meant to say
if
plate mail.
people want me to, so Chini will help clean up some of this gruesome mess.
Mm-hmm.
Gruesome. And just to Arante, she's like, I don't think anyone's having fun anymore here.
It's not a matter of fun, it is a matter of principle. We still have not uncovered where they could be doing the smuggling.
Yes. Besides, they have a locked room, and I bet there is something in there worth fighting. Hello, unconscious man. Or dwarf. I think you are a dwarf.
Or perhaps.
I think he's a guy. I think he's a human.
Yes, another doppelganger.
Wait. Going by the way the house was positioned, which direction was the cliff? Like east, south, west?
It would be in this direction.
Oh.
Southward.
So either there might be some like a way that goes off of whatever's on this other side of the door, or Olaf, do you think there might be another secret door?
I suppose if there's one secret door, they might have another. Besides, it's like they would if they were smuggling. I doubt they'd go through all the trouble of barring that door up.
Because that looks like it's been wedged shut, right?
Yeah, there's a bar across it. That the bar is bent, and the wood of the door is buckling, and there's a big danger written across the door.
Oh, there's probably something in there that's trying to get out.
Exactly. That's why I want to open door.
Let us wait for now. I need. I will try to get in the zone again. It is difficult. The sensation is still. Yeah.
So,
Take a rest. There are beds.
Olaf,
Yeah, should we take a short rest?
are you investigating the walls also while they're resting, Olaf?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it takes you
More whacking of the stick.
It takes you a while. It takes the entirety of, the short rest. Because you're also trying to rest yourself.
Hmm.
But
I've probably nodded off a few times.
eventually you get all the way down here and you poke the door in the wall.
Oh, your
I was
instincts
just
were
guessing.
correct. We found another means of egress.
I was just guessing because there was this one book I remember reading. It was a mystery, and that was one of the things. It's like, oh, we already found one secret door there. They didn't think to look for the second secret door.
But if everybody does want to, you can take a short rest and roll some hit dice.
I don't need that. Although I get inspiration back at a long rest, right?
I believe so.
I think later on you get it back at a short rest. Nice, but yeah, I would love to have hit points again.
Yeah, I'm looking at your 5 hit points.
But yeah, I am like now curious what could be barred.
Yeah, you found the secret door.
Although that seems like something that could, we could take perhaps a long rest and then deal with later because that looks like it's not opening up anytime soon.
You could just ask the guy we caught.
Oh yeah, the guy we hogtied.
You know,
If
drag him
he
back
is
to-
willing to speak.
We could just drag him back to town.
Aye.
Yeah.
We've already busted this operation.
You would he
Yeah.
would be starting to wake up as when your resting is done, I believe.
Oh, cool. Can I get a? Yeah, I would like to
Yeah, roll your
heal
hit dice.
some health.
Roll it.
Okay. 7. Woo.
So you watch him kind of groggily starting to wake up.
Oh, good morning, sunshine. Enjoy your nap.
You gagged him, so he just kind of glares at you.
A big hairy hand reaches around the front and lowers the gag.
Yeah, so what do you want?
Oh, wealth, power, reason to let you live.
There's a brief flicker of not quite fear, but close to it, before he deliberately shuts his mouth and looks away from you.
You're the bugbear.
Both of you.
So, got some questions, really. First of all, that barred door. Got us real curious. Why? Do I have to roll an intimidation or a persuasion?
You could roll either one, and you could have
I'm
aid.
better at persuasion, but this feels more of an intimidation.
Yeah, you could have aid on intimidation because Arente is right there with his hand on his face. So.
Okay, I'll take the advantage.
Chewie, rip his arms off.
Basically.
I could vicious mockery him.
He failed his.
He was full health, right?
Yeah, he's full health.
Vicious mockery only does 1d4. He'll be fine if I pump him a few times if I need to. But
Well, it takes him a second or two before he finally turns and looks at the door. He goes, "You don't want to go in there. They're the former occupants I would call them, I guess.
Former.
Hmm. Guessing they're a little
Dead.
rotten.
Yeah.
If they've been in there for a while, it looks like, and you're still scared.
Dead and upset.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing, that saying about letting the dead lie. They kind of a practical thing. They really don't take it from personal experience. They really don't like being woken up.
He shrugs as best as he can. They're behind the door.
Garante, like, got any questions for him?
How many are there, and how hard would it be for one man, one bugbear in this situation to fight them all?
Oh, and just so you know, the two of your friends that were in here, they're kind of point over behind Arente. It's like they
You do
their
not need
heads
to
now
see.
their head is now inside out. Just kind of like making a grossed out face as she looks past Arente, just selling it up for this guy.
He eyes Arente up and down and goes, I don't know exactly how many. We just barred the door. Probably too many for you.
Okay. Now I won't turn your bones into dust. Drops them.
Flutini's actually like, I thought that was an ogre thing.
Oh, so it is an ogre saying, but in my sense, it is literally I have the magics that I can put my hands on their body, and their bones will vibrate like the earth, and bones don't like to vibrate.
Hmm.
I am very literal with that one. Bones will turn to dust.
Yeah, when you say that, Sochini gets a very thoughtful look.
This operation you have here, how long has it been going on?
He just kind of... He shrugs and goes, I don't know. I just joined not too long ago. Long enough to be established.
So, what have you been smuggling in or out?
He shifts here and there and he goes, nothing big or anything. Just he kind of gestures over here to this pile, and you missed it in a room description, but there's bolts of fabric over there, and like barrels full of something, like just alcohol, silk fabric. Nothing big, just expensive shit.
Could I try to insight him to see how truthful he's being?
Yeah, you can.
10.
As far as he knows, he is being completely truthful.
Alright.
But the expensive shit is vague.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get much more out of him.
So, put him in one of the chests, and
Foot lockers?
Why would we? Put
Olaf
them in
will
a
look
chest?
at you a little bit. It's like,
That seems cruel and unusual.
I mean, he could, well, got him hogtied, so he can't exactly gnaw through the rope, so fine. We are taking you back and turning you into the constabulary, though. That'll be a nice little bonus.
Arente will lift him and put him into this bed in particular. Is like, here you go. This is where you stay. It is comfy.
Oh, make sure you tuck him in nice and tight so he can't wiggle out. By tuck him in, I mean tie him down.
Arente
Are we
will tuck
leaving
him
or
in.
going?
Well, we have other door to explore. Better to keep him still.
Yes.
Don't need him doing something silly.
And as they walk off, Switchy's just gonna kind of lean in, hands behind her back, and goes, "This is one fucked up day for you, isn't it?" And then just kind of walk off, whistling a tune.
So we're going to open this door.
Having fun playing Switchy is kind of a shithead.
Once you open this door, there's just like the cavern in front of you is natural, but the stairs have been built to, go down step by step into what looks like natural caverns.
It is, as you said, natural sea caverns. Let us proceed together and carefully. Who knows if there are more lurking?
There are, as you come down, you see that torch sconces have been nailed into the walls, and there are torches at regular intervals, and it is brightly lit down here.
Kara, remaining close.
Would you like me to stealth ahead and see what I can find?
That may be best.
Arente nods, crouches low, and starts to begin waddling through the caves.
Which way do you go?
We are going this way because it is closest and we can see the best into it. So that if Arente needs to duck back around the corner because something pops up, there is room to do so.
And
Oh,
the caverns are mostly featureless, except for the added wall sconces in the caverns' natural formations itself. When you peek into this cavern, you can see that there are three people dressed like the one that had the longbow in the other room. You can see all three of these also have longbows. They are milling around in a natural cavern. It looks like it's used as just like a waiting area. There's nothing much in here except for them.
He quietly nods and begins to shuffle back.
I worried after you. What have you found?
There is, if you go down this way around, there is a very large room. 3 of the people with the longbow seem to be staying there.
It is as I feared.
If I have to take a guess, seems to be from this angle here a visible middle path down. That is where I think they are waiting for people to come down in case of an intruder. If we sneak over here to the left, we will be able to surprise them. Or we could do a 50-50 where 2 people come down this side and then we sneak over here and get them from behind. The third passage goes, I don't know where. But I think I see people. All the way down there.
Yeah, you can very faintly make out movement down there.
I see movement.
You can't quite make out how many people are down there, even though you can see them on the map. Just pretend you can't.
So There is one trick I can do. It would spend my magical capability until I, take a nap, long nap. But I could disguise myself as the lady whose face is, got caved in. Come, come running in and say, "We need help. We need help up top," and we ambush them as they come up, and I can zap them from behind.
Hmm. There is merit in
As
this
just a
plan.
potential option C. That way, I expend my more significant abilities for the day.
Hmm. Let's keep our options open for now.
Yes.
And also
Uh,
try sleeping people again, but again, that's more not as certain.
Arante, I'll have a look at you, give you a little pat. I'm casting guidance on you. It's like, go forth and spelunk further.
Okay. I'm going to roll a stealth check again because I'm potentially exposing myself again. And I will add the d4. Assuming I need to add the d4. Where is the d4? Dice. D4. So that is a 19 to the stealth.
Okay.
As I sneak forward into my more spelunking adventures. And I see the archer ladies, and this seems to be self-sustaining. So I'm going to make my way.
You see her turn and look up the passageway and kind of scan, but she does not see you as she turns to start talking to this lady again. She heard something but did not see you.
Sneaks up this way just to take cover before we get to the other room, before gently making his way this direction.
So people in here seem to be occupied by speaking to each other. You can catch a glimpse of this guy in the middle of the room. He looks very much like a wizard. And he's gesturing to everything and, speaking in common very quietly. But urgently. Nobody seems to notice you, though.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can listen in a little better with my big ol' ears?
Sure.
I don't even know if I'm trained in perception. I need to take a look. Yeah, I'm good trained in perception. That's good.
No, it's mostly whispers and hand gestures that you think are part of some sort of code language that you're not entirely sure of. But what you're overhearing isn't anything that you can actually make out.
Okay, so he is going to carefully poke down this way a little bit. Just to see if he can spy up around this corner.
Yeah, you can see that there's another of the smugglers leaning against the wall right here, and that is a choke point. If you tried to go past him, he would definitely see you.
Yes. Nodding to himself, he's just going to quietly make his way back. There is no need to trigger the alarm per se and get cornered by an entire swarm of people. And he's just going to make his way back. And just kind of like melts out of the shadows. Like, okay, so down here below, in this cavern, 3 archers. We should take these archers out first. Further down in the caverns, there seems to be the major point of the operation. There are several peoples, including someone who I think is a wizard. I have no
He
reason.
might have his book.
You might have his book. And then I went south a little bit on a third branch, but there was one of them leaning against the wall. But from when I was in that branch, it does not look like that the branch south was connected to where the 3 archers are. So if we take out the 3 archers and get them dealt with, there may be things further down that way. But it might, if we're careful, it might not alert the guards of the other people deeper in. And then we don't have to worry about archers coming up from behind us.
What you describe, it sounds there are a great many people than I first thought.
Let's see. Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 beds, and then the private rooms, that's 11 people. And we dealt with 4 above, so the 3 here, and there were more people than the 11. I can count that much. Because there's the 3 down there, which would make 7, and the room that had the wizard had at least 4 or 5, and then the little passageway below had another.
Oh, I'm not sure I like those odds, even if we fight smartly. I have no means of healing you all. Perhaps it would be wise to fall back for now and merely report this while we still have the upper hand.
There's
At the very
also
least, get the guards apart.
This is true. However, there is a good point that even if we take our friend from above, all it takes is one of them going up, finding the bodies of their compatriots, and then next time we come, they are all gone.
Yes, I know that they will move operations. However, I do not want to risk you all.
We could try doing that trick where I pretend to be one of them and try to get them to come up or send them out.
I do not know if that might work with the archers, but I do not think it will work with the room with the wizard.
It's a difficult position we find ourselves in.
Well, I could always go. This will be putting myself in danger, but I could always run in while still disguised if I manage to keep the spell. Run in, acting like I'm being chased, and like get close to the wizard, and then get him while you all burst in.
I'm not necessarily against that plan, but I think we should still take out the archers below just to be safe.
No, that's what I mean. After we take them out.
Kara, what do you think?
I didn't have anything. Sorry, I was just clearing my throat.
Well, think of it this way.
Brain fart. It's like,
There's a good chance that we may be overwhelmed. And who knows if they are willing to take prisoners when we have already killed several of their number. And if we perish here or are kidnapped, then no one will know what has happened here. People will believe the house is haunted. We have already done much good work here. We will send these ones scattering like rats, yes, but that will be for another day.
Fair enough.
I had an evil idea. It would require somehow hiding and managing to direct the undead, if that's what is in fact inside that room, down, funneling them downstairs.
Oh,
I can technically turn myself invisible, but only once a day. I was gonna maybe use that to escape from the wizard if I went out there and zapped him, but I could, I don't know, get the whatever's in there to chase me while you hide in the boss's room, and then
that is a devious plan. But
like setting a bunch of wargs off on direwolves on a bunch of giants.
oh,
Heard
you
about that
too
one.
have heard of that story.
Yes, wonderful story. Love that horrible little owl gremlin.
So,
All right, getting a little too self-referential there.
Oh, you are fine.
there is merit in that idea.
Hmm. Well, oh, I could go running down there with them chasing me, disguised as one of the people, so that
However, we have not fully scouted the place. We do not know if you will be able to find a way out. You could trap yourself in the corner.
Oh, that's why I would go invisible. But that would be using up most of my capabilities for the day. But I understand being pragmatic. It's just, and I will respect if we put it to a vote. I kind of want to see this thing through.
I
Maybe
wish to keep
selfishly, but
Kara here safe. But I too wish to see
Barrett, you've been
justice done.
stabbed and swarmed. How are you feeling about this?
I am up for whatever we think is necessary.
Question, Raven. How much longer are you able to go?
I can go as long as we need, really.
All right.
I was just
Above
tired is all, but I'm fine.
above game, I am morbidly curious about the unleash the undead plan.
That's what you guys want to do. I'll let you.
I mean, the idea is that like everyone hides either in the wizard's room or in the cellar behind the hidden door. As oh God, so Chini, hoping that 35 movement speed will be enough to keep out of range of the undead. These aren't like fast zombies.
Mhm.
Run down. Although, should we take out the scouts first so the whatever undead are in there are fresh for the wizard?
Hmm.
Have the wizard spend his magic on them? Because you said it was just three archers. I think if we can trick them or get a jump on them, we should be able to handle that. But mainly if we can get them back into the cellar.
And as macabre as it is, he looks to the dead bodies. That could serve as bait for the beasts.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to be able to open that door myself or remove the bar. So, Kara, you're probably going to have to be in the wizard room. Like, help me take it down, or maybe you two, Arente, and then you duck into the wizard's room, seal the door.
Alright.
Again, this is all. I will happily go with another plan if we think of it. It's just this might be crazy enough to work, but that is me saying that of my own plan, so I don't want to get too cocky. There are a lot of people, a lot of stories who got too full of themselves and their plans, and that led to their downfall. So I'm trying to be a little more self-aware than that.
You speak wisely, Bard.
I've read a lot of stories and heard a lot of songs. Not much to do when you're haven't gotten to that part of my backstory yet, but we'll say I had a lot of free time growing up.
Okay. So is that what you're going to do? Or
Put it to a vote? Like,
I'm fucking down to clown. Sounds
I
utterly ridiculous.
It's as good a plan as we got.
it would use my last spell slot to use Disguise Self, and then I have once a day invisibility that I could use to try and get myself out if things went bad.
okay. So I'm going to move the bandit into here because I imagine you're going to drag him there so he doesn't distract whatever's in
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Position yourselves.
All right, you wanted us to hold up in the wizard's room, right?
Yeah, or the fake seller or the other seller.
Mm-hmm.
So cheating, I think, would be like here near the ends of the beds, inside of the door, so that whenever someone opens it, they can run in and she'll be the first thing they see. And she's gonna disguise herself, looking like that once everyone's situated.
Okay.
All right, Kara's gonna be by the door to bash in the bar and then yeet her.
Wait, did we want to take out the scouts first or the rangers?
I think it's better just let the undead have fun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can clean up whatever happens after.
Okay.
Okay. So all you have to do, Kara, is lift the bar.
Like, hold on. Is the door currently like jostling, like something's currently just pawing at it, or is it just?
Every once in a while, it jiggles.
Oh yeah.
Well, she's
Agitate them.
she's gonna wait for it not to jiggle, and then she's gonna quickly remove the bar and yeet herself into this room, and put herself like close the door, and then she's gonna brace herself against the room to the door.
Okay.
So
There's like some nervous giggling from Slichidia. She's like, I can't believe I'm doing this shit for these fuckers I only met yesterday. Oh boy.
So the bar opens, and it takes us a couple minutes, but then something slams against the door, and it creaks open, and there's a skeleton standing there. It comes out, and it is quickly followed.
Hey, bone fuckers. Hungry? Yeet. I don't know if we have to do initiative. Oh god.
No, it's fine. They are chasing you at their speed.
I have a speed of 35 being an air genasi, so I'm dashing.
Yeah, they are not fast, but they're bolting. And then you hear all this clatter by your door, and then you peek out and you see something else floating out of this room.
Oh no.
Doesn't clatter as much, but it's skeleton wrapped in some sort of robes. And he is following. They're following you.
Ah,
They're coming.
fuck. And that's just so shitty. Trying to copy the voice of the person. Do I need to do a performance?
If you would like to, I don't think anybody is going to need. But,
Yeah, I'm just trying to copy the person's voice as I heard. Just like, fuck, as I run past them. It's like, they got out.
Okay, they're what? Because you look exactly like somebody they know, and then they turn as they hear all this fucking rattling coming down.
Scatha unleashes the skeletons.
And
then no, Scathan, I'm dead.
You watch them crash into these scouts, and just out of like wanting to not do this a lot, I'm going to just roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we keep doing this to your encounter, Scatha, where we just unleash a horde or something.
Oh, it's fine. And 2, 3.
It's just so funny.
Just out of, and then this guy.
So Chitty has no idea there's a skeleton mage.
Oh yeah, okay. So you just hear them rattling and shouting and the ripping of flesh back here and screaming, and then you see, let me see here, one skeleton go down, one scout go down, the other scout go down, one skeleton go down, and the final scout go down. And then the remaining skeletons are still chasing you.
It's just like running into the cavern. It's like, guys, the undead skeletons got out.
You just keep going, and then like
They're killing
what?
everyone. They're killing everyone.
And then again, they clash into each other because you just fucking unleash the undead on them. This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I get down here and I just like to the smelling like just like pointing in the direction. Fucking get everyone the undead that got out of the room.
Okay, so this bandit goes down. This skeleton goes down. This bandit goes down. This bandit goes down, and then this other skeleton goes down to the scout. These two come in, gang up on this scout. This one goes down.
Can I just move myself in? Just to, oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, you can peek in there. Peek in there. I'm just making sure that I'm getting all this. So you can hear all of this going on, and then you hear magic starting as this guy starts slinging spells. Oh, yeah, let me see.
God.
Magic missile. Yeah. Okay, and then this guy.
This feels like that scene in Gravity Falls where it's the stop motion and the camera's facing the wrong way to show the insane action that's going on. I pity anyone who cannot see this action-packed sequence.
Okay, so
Not me to let go of my token.
you hear magic missile go off a lot, and then you hear like acid splash. And eventually, like, this skeleton is holding on by threads, and you hear the remaining skeleton back here take out this fucking wizard as it crumples to dust too. So this skeleton here is like holding on by a thread.
Perhaps we should follow after now.
Yes. I wish to fight the undead. I am very
The action
curious.
is dying down. We must reinforce our friend.
Can I like? Would I be able to take a pot shot at this?
Yeah, it was focused on killing this guy. So, yep, you can hit him.
Just peek around the corner. Ding!
You take out the rest of his hit points. Good lord.
Oh, well, that skeleton just went dead. That's a shame. I was hoping to eat his bones.
Good job, soldier. Here's your final reward.
Oh, that's what GD turns around, looks at the card, and he's just like, "Oh,
There's
Oh,
that
goodness.
went so much better than I hoped."
so
Yes!
in there is
And then
let me see here. In there is there's 5 bolts of cloth stacked against the wall and 8 casks in a neat row, and they're now all splattered with blood and worth nothing.
whoops. Oh, shh. Guys.
What?
I was not quiet neither way there. Further down the tunnel, I saw some more smugglers and what looked like hobgoblins.
Oh,
Well,
I could go talk to him.
yes, I think we'll be able to take what remains.
Going to step over the bodies. It's like, yeah, you go deal with them. As Sluchini goes to search the wizard's body.
Hey, wait. I have opportunity to do very funny thing if fellow is still leaning on the wall.
I'm gonna smack guidance on you.
So
Do it.
He
Do it for the
has
fine.
a dagger on him. Because you already took his magic book. Just 1 second. So you're stealthing up behind this guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't see you.
It's just very quietly. To anybody else watching from like behind him, you just see him like walk like it's almost cartoonish, and he lifts his hands up. What are my weapons? I don't remember.
The fact that this man is
Spear.
still just standing there after hearing the Bone War.
There is a whisper in the guy's ear of, "I'm sorry, my friend, but you are dead." Fuck!
He turns and goes, what?
You might. It's been too long since it was. Oh shoot! I never gave you inspiration. Never mind.
Nope. I don't know if 10 would hit him.
Well,
No,
oh wait,
10
guidance
does
is
not hit.
only 4 seconds. Nope. Never mind. Or should I
Can I
think of something
attempt
like-
to grapple him instead?
Yeah, you can attempt to grapple him.
I believe that is an athletics.
So he
One
turns
slippery.
after you whisper in his ear, and he sees you there with your horrible long bugbear arms reaching for him. He goes, ah, fuck! And dodges back.
Oh,
Alright, roll initiative.
this is
Did
fine.
I find
It's
anything
fine.
besides the dagger?
What was that? You don't find anything besides the
the-
dagger on this guy. The
Okay.
the other bandits have their normal weapons. So you've got a lot of fucking long bows and the scimitars.
Ah.
Alright.
Maybe there's something on the wizard skeleton.
Just
Well, yeah.
rotting
Whatever room
ropes.
he was in.
You don't know where that
Oh,
guy
maybe-
came from. He might have
Yeah,
something
that was a
in some
surprise.
sort of a room.
Yeah, that was a surprise to Suchini because she just saw those skeletons piling out and then did not see the floating one until she shot it.
Okay. And good job, guy. Right. So this guy now knows that there's something going on, and he kind of turns and barks in Goblin one of the phrases that was on that paper, fight, and you can hear hobgoblin voices in this cavern coming towards you. And now you can see them. Okay.
I can kind of see them.
Okay.
Orente is going to yell in the goblin, stop, but he's going to take his wonderful spear, because knocking this guy out wasn't, unfortunately, part of the plan. So we're going to see how he likes being stabbed instead.
Okay. That hits. He's probably not going to like it.
And because he hasn't attacked this round, or been attacked this round, he gets an extra 9 from the sudden, oh, I have a spear, by the way.
You hit him just in the right area to just eviscerate him. He slumps down on your spear, dead immediately.
Ooh. This isn't Goblin. Ooh, that was a good one.
Okay. Olaf. You can-
Judging by the lack of, by the continuation of battles music, He's gonna rush on over. I can't stop in your space. I don't think.
No, you can go past it, but not stop in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have enough movement, so I'm just gonna fucking pat Arente.
It's like, come, we'll lead them into a bottleneck. Pincer.
I am confused because these humanoids are talking in strange. The human one is talking in broken goblin, and it sounds like actual goblins. So maybe I can tell them no hard feelings. Maybe they're customers, not co-conspirators. I don't care what they do with his stuff. It's not my stuff. But bottleneck would be smart.
Now.
Not much else I can do this turn.
You could probably cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, right?
Besides that, which I definitely do.
I will be around the corner ready to give them a good wallop.
Yeah, I could use my action to, like, ready.
Okay. For when somebody comes near you. Okay.
Mhm.
Then it is Kara's turn.
Raven.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Say that's probably as far as I can get. End turn.
Okay. You gonna, like, hold an action or anything?
Well, not a whole lot I can do. So I have two beefy lads in the way. I guess if somebody comes around the corner, I'll hold action to shoot them with my crossbow.
Okay. Okay, Slocini. I missed this in his description, but he did have something on him, but I will do that once we're done with
Okay.
combat. But it is your turn.
20, 25, 30, 35. Oh. It'll just kind of do the same thing where I prepare my hand crossbow to shoot over Olaf.
Okay. So you do see eventually a hobgoblin come around the corner. Who goes first? Olaf. I'm just gonna move this dead bandit out of the way so I can put him there. 'Cause he's coming up to you.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my inspiration on this because I probably. Actually, how about I don't? Because there's no way it's gonna fix that.
Okay. Unfortunately, all of those do miss.
Wow. It's our punishment for relying on skeletons.
The skeletons are the strong ones.
And the hobgoblin, seeing two crossbow bolts whiz by his head and then somebody try to hit him upside the head with a stick, is going to assume you're aggressive. Okay, and yeah, he's just gonna. Okay, so 13 isn't going to hit you, right, Olaf?
No.
Okay. So you see him take a longsword from behind his back and swing it two-handed at you, but he hits the cave wall because you're too short. You're shorter than he was expecting. Two more hobgoblins are coming up behind him, but they can't get at you because of the bottleneck. And that is their turn. Actually, this one can do something. He takes out a longbow and shoots at Slocini, but he misses.
Oh, thick.
Alright. So, Arente, yeah, your turn.
Alrente is going to look at the hobgoblins and be like, this seems very much like I was seeing a miscommunication, and this is in Goblin. And he's like, but you're swinging at us, swinging at you. Sorry about that. And I am going to activate the wonderful spell using one of my spell slots, Earth Tremor.
Okay.
E.
So where you...
So I think, honestly, I think Arente would try to move into here and then just be like, boom, difficult terrain.
So all
I don't know if I
around
can.
you.
Yep.
So it wouldn't hit any of your allies, I don't think. Depending on where you cast it. Like if you cast it over here, it probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. And dexterities.
Case in point, not necessarily the most aggressive kind of a move, but hey, this is gonna make it harder for you to move around in this into the bottleneck.
So
And it gives
also-
Olaf advantage.
this
It
one
does.
here makes the save, but these two don't. The ones that are closest to you.
So the two closest to me will take the 2 damage.
Okay.
And it makes the ground in that area around me rough terrain. So they're all in rough terrain.
These two are also prone, so anything you do is going to have advantage unless it's a
Ranged.
ranged.
Yes.
Okay. Nice move. So Olaf, you see this guy absolutely beef it after Arente makes the earth shake down there.
Mm-hmm.
He's landed at your feet prone.
Does that hit?
It does not hit. Actually, no, it still doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'll flavor that as the fucking tremor makes him a little wobbly. We are underground.
Completely fair. Hobgoblins are not
Beefy.
a joke.
They're tanky.
And you see that the hobgoblin that's at your feet is wearing some sort of weird shimmery blue armor.
Ooh. Oh wait, I don't wear armor. Like, ooh, that would be fancy.
Keep that in mind, though. Alright, so, Kara, it's your turn.
Alright. So move down. Gonna hit bitch with green flame blade if I can.
Okay. If you can hit him.
Yeah, I said if I can. Nah.
You do have
You
advantage.
have advantage, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
They're prone. Crit.
Now I'm gonna use your fucking inspiration die. D6, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, Olaf, you probably could have if Gather, let's say, last this long.
I had forgotten. Continue on.
16.
Okay, that's just gonna hit him because he's doesn't have a shield available to him.
Holy God. Anyways, first off, 14 damage.
Damn.
He's dead.
And his buddy next to him gets two fire damage.
Nice. Okay.
So again, he just comes around the corner, sees Olaf like surrounded by hobgoblins, even if they're on the floor, menacing him. Fucking Gallagher's this poor fucker's brains to him.
Jesus Christ.
Just flaming bits of skull hit the other guy. She's not looking very good, by the way. She's just like looks like, visibly ill.
Yeah, because
Oh,
until today, hadn't had to kill anyone.
Yeah, it's
Now
a
she's
lot of murder.
killed 2 people in as many hours.
Yep. That'll be turn.
Okay. Slocini, you watch her just absolutely massacre the hell out of this hobgoblin.
Yeah, she stands up from where she used Olaf as a shield from the splash zone, and she goes, "Oh, impressive." And then, you said this guy was still standing?
This guy is still standing up, yes. This guy is
Okay,
prone.
then I'll just shoot my crossbow at the standing guy so I don't get disadvantage. Just be a normal attack. Damn.
And gonna miss.
I had a feeling I should have done Vicious Mockery since that's a save, but oh well.
It's fine.
I'm going to just kind of Arete, you got this, right? Sure you do. You got inspiration.
Okay. Scatha, no.
Scatha,
stop
yes.
You can't stop me.
See, the only thing that could be worse is hobgoblin skeletons!
There's a stat block out there for those.
I'm sure there is.
Skeletons.
Okay.
Like we're doing really good because hobs are nasty.
Especially at first level.
Okay, so this hobgoblin is going to get up from prone, but he can't really move anywhere because it's difficult terrain. So he's going to try to hit Arente because you're right in front of him. Luckily, he does not get advantage. 14?
Pretty crowded too.
That hits.
Okay, it's 6 slashing damage.
Oof. That's a good hit.
And this fella is going to... how far around you is the difficult terrain?
It is 5 feet, so pretty much everybody in a square around me.
Okay, so he can get to here then. He's going to start retreating. And he's like, ah, no, fuck this. And you hear this guy shout something in Goblin, which I think only Arente is going to understand.
Oh no, I accidentally deleted Sluchini.
Okay.
Just evaporates in the
Okay.
mist.
He
I was
said,
trying to delete the cube I made. Sorry.
plop him back on her. Plop her back on. You should be able to still see the map, right?
I see what I saw previously, but I don't see currently.
Let me shove you on the map.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
With a stock sound effect, Sochini screams as they disappear into thin air.
I was
With
just
the
thinking more
goof.
like a
That's a
It just-
goofy yell.
Yeah, it's actually a rare illness that affects air genasi, where they lose
So
consistency.
spontaneous, like the air genasi
Because
version of
spontaneous evaporation.
Yeah,
I think you were
Yeah.
after Kara, right?
I was the 13 on the.
As opposed to spontaneous combustion, which affects fire genasi. Just not very well.
No, there's a spontaneous quenching.
Spontaneous liquefaction.
So this guy yells something at this hobgoblin, and before he can run all the way away, calls him a coward, and the guy, because he's a hobgoblin, responds to that by turning around and shooting at Kara.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh yeah, they got the whole saving face thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A 15?
Does not.
Okay. So he turns around too fast and lets loose the arrow. It clatters against the wall by your head, but doesn't do anything to you. And that is their turn, so it is now a Rente.
So the guy who slashed me is the guy right in front of me, right?
Right. He just got up from prone.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Kill.
He's just going to look at him and be like, "Was that necessary though? Like, come on, I'm not one of those guys."
His weird cat face just kind of snarls at you. Yes, it was.
Look, are you working with the smugglers or were you paying the smugglers?
We
'Cause
have
if
a
you're here for this-
contract, and we're honor bound to take it out.
If it's the stuff, take the stuff. I don't care about the stuff. I cared about the smugglers.
It's not the stuff, it's keeping the secret, which means you need to die now.
I don't even know what the secret is. We just found the place.
The secret is the
Do we just hear
smuggling.
him? We just hear him chatting and Goblin arguing.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit him. And that's
Thing
also
of
gonna
Savage
kill
just
him.
like,
And it's just like, I'm trying to be nice.
This guy's over here sweating like, ugh. Well, nobody can see me now.
You are not that far.
Olaf is just gonna fucking book it towards the dude who is running it like skid in front of him.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
bonk a clock.
Oh, that takes him right the fuck out.
Yeah, he'll just fucking come and sweep underneath his feet, and fucking bonk him again.
Oh, I thought you meant like he does the seal belly slide to knock him on the ground and then finish him off.
Sure. Actually, yes, he fucking launches himself.
Okay.
Hydrodynamic form! As he fucking launches himself at this motherfucker.
Alright. So
Belly
Okay.
slides, trips him, fucking bonks him.
Hold on a second. I know you two are a little slower in the natural terrains here. And Arente is going to spend like the 2 minutes brushing the path through so they can walk towards the beach section without hampering. It's like, okay, here you go.
Actually, so Chi, it's like, Kara, wanna help me take a look at this guy's fancy armor?
Aye, let's
Not
take a look at
realizing-
this.
Not realizing that's the guy, not thinking that's the guy you, removed the head of.
Yeah, she winces and just like, yeah, let's take a look at the armor.
If it makes you feel any better, use the one I stabbed in the ribs through the armor. You can barely tell he's injured. It's a very clean stab.
Just sighs.
But this is the
Lord
fancy
sighs.
armor. Can I tell if this is enchanted or not?
you can tell it's something special. So what you get from everything, the wizard guy, you have no idea what his name is. Because you murdered the shit out of him with fucking skeletons.
Not even written in his journal or
No.
the wizard book.
He had a pipe of remembrance and a set of
Ooh.
masterfully crafted loaded gaming dice.
I'm keeping those.
And the hobgoblin's suit that he has is a suit of mariner's armor.
Ooh. What kind?
Let me see where I can find that.
Because if it's anything heavier than medium, that's probably going to carry Olaf.
It's scale mail.
Okay, yeah, I can only wear. I think I can only do light armor.
I think
Hey, Kara, this might be good for you. It's complementary colors.
She she squints at that a little bit. She's like, I don't know. Let's pick it up. It's just like,
Olaf will come over and put a thick arm around your shoulder.
for once, she doesn't shrug it off or act like, "Oh, I don't want to," the fucking teen thing. She's just like, kind of leans into the half hug a bit.
He doesn't say anything, just nodding.
She
Not much one can say to improve the situation. Baby's first kill.
She just kind of
Skills.
nods back, and she's holding together really well, all things considered. But it's still,
Yeah.
She's fighting it really hard. Just well, I have to take a look at it a bit later. Just pack it up for now.
Aye. You've done good today, my young protege.
Mm.
We will speak more about this later, the seriousness of the matter, when we are safe.
Just slowly nods.
Okay. So this boat here is bigger than it looks on the map. It has room for 8 people. It has oars, a step-down mast, and a neatly furled sail. There's nothing else in this cave except for the boat itself.
So, it seems I guess I was right about the low tide thing.
You can see that around here there is a mark for high tide.
Oh. I was just guessing blindly. I don't come from a water area.
I do.
But the sea cave opens directly into the bay of around Saltmarsh, and it looks like it would be incredibly well hidden from just about anywhere you look. You wouldn't be able to tell where it was from the sea unless you knew where it was. A fairly ideal spot to set up a smuggling operation.
Aye.
Olaf will go over to Slocini.
Your plan worked wonders.
Yeah, that was kind of terrifying having them chase me. I will admit. They were very deadly. Like,
Of course, they were skeletons after all. They are dead.
To try to make light of the situation and raise some spirits.
that does get actually a pretty good laugh out of her. She's like, I'm gonna have to write that down. Pulls out a little notebook. But
now, I am terribly curious of what was in that. Was it what those skeletons were guarding?
oh, first, let's see. We need to. This is gonna sound gruesome, but should we take the heads of one of the hobgoblins and the mage back to the constable and be like, "Hey, these are who we found evidence of a smuggling. Here's the leader, and here's one of the conspirators. They're working with hobgoblins."
I don't believe taking the heads back will be strictly necessary. The constable believed us the first time, but memorize their appearance.
And we do have our fun little buddy tied up.
Yes.
Assuming he is still there, left on the bed in the little room we left him shoved into.
Let us go forth and see.
You know what's funny about getting the dice, Scatha?
Hmm?
I debated actually harder about some than my spell selection on whether or not Flocini would know card, like what gaming. It's like before I settled on cards, it was between cards and dice. So now I got to figure out how to play dice.
Well,
As they're walking back up, Arente will walk next to Kara for a bit and be like, "You did a very good job out there. For somebody new at this, you are surprisingly talented.
I can swing a hammer, it's not that.
But if you need someone to talk to, let us know. If we were with my druid circle, you would be hailed as a good, strong champion.
That's
We
what
have
this
sev-
old that's what this old fox all up in my business all of a sudden. Shoo, go talk with the other hairy one.
I'm just making sure you're not gonna be too depressed. They were trying to kill you. It was self-defense. It is the way of things.
The accent's getting a
Fine.
little infectious.
It is. I won't lie. It's bleeding into it every session. As we pass the skeleton with the hat, Arente is going to pause, look down at the hat, and he is going to grab the hat and put it on his head, and go and be like, "I will not claim this as trophy because I did not fight you. However, you kind of like decimated all the humans and the hobgoblins. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to take your hat. Thank you very much."
On that note, what weapons do the hobs have?
the hobs have longswords
Gotcha.
and longbows. Okay, so Olaf, when you step into the room, it's dark and dingy, but you can see that a section of the wall has slid away, and there is light beyond.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
You are guessing that
Flocini,
this is
you're
where
right
that
behind.
other skeleton came from. See,
Oh, what's in here?
there's a clutter of broken glass and earthenware piled on the floor, and 3 copper pots lie amidst the debris. A bench runs along the west wall of what seems to be a laboratory. On the bench are jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus. There's a table against the south wall, forming an L shape with the bench. A book is open on the table. Also on the table is a candlestick with a tiny stump of unlit candle still in it, and a variety of other items that, even in the dim light, shine with the warmth of pure gold. One of these objects looks like a human skull.
Ooh,
Oh, wait, do you think this is the alchemist from up above?
Perhaps
it's
They
probably his laboratory.
our prisoner did say that these were the old occupants.
I'm going to touch the glowing skull because
An
it would look
alchemist who
nice.
transmuted himself into the undead. That has a good angle. Takes more notes on her notebook.
I touched the golden glowing skull.
It's not glowing, it's just the light from torches glinting off of it. It's a solid gold human skull.
That's
There's
a lot
also
of gold.
an apple, a rose, and a set of 5 small discs. There's small sacks of gold coins, totaling 47 gold, on the desk right in front of you.
Goodness.
And that's all you see immediately in front of you.
Well, it would be a shame to leave him.
I'm going to.
Bugbear arms scoop.
Damn.
Oh, did you need one of these before I scooped them?
No, I was just trying to search the place.
Oh,
Yeah, if
no,
anyone
go ahead.
wants to help me. Because I did not roll well.
If anybody wants to help, then that 15 would get you something.
Sure thing.
Okay, so there's a concealed drawer in the table. Contains a spell book. The spellbook has
spell book.
dancing lights, comprehend languages, tensors, floating discs, and shatter. And a small, rumpled sack.
Take a look at the rumpled sack.
So you look inside and you don't see anything in it, but you can put your hand all the way inside.
Ooh,
Your arm goes into it up to the shoulder.
Would Zucchini know what this is?
You can roll in Arcana, but it's not going to be a very high DC. Yeah, this is a bag of holding.
And it's just like, okay, watch out, everyone. And I aim it away and turn it inside out, just to see if anything comes shooting out, hoping it's not anything explosive.
So there is a glowing stone and a rib coated in gold.
Ooh.
The stone, you can automatically tell that the stone is some sort of luck stone, you think, but it's cracked.
So, okay, nice. And so Chini will say, so if we need to carry anything, we got this new bag now. And she'll take her rapier still in its sheath and just be like, see, look, put it into this bag that shouldn't be able to hold it.
What wondrous magic!
Yeah, and so Chini will start piling some of the stuff she doesn't want to be carrying anymore into the bag. She's not exactly asking permission to be the one to hold it.
To save time, I can say that you can take all of, the bandits' weapons and everything and put them in that bag of holding so you can sell them later.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to go that far, but I was thinking maybe some of those casks.
Yeah, anything that you can fit in here. The casks are a little too fat to fit into the bag.
Okay. But of the gold items, do these look like they were transmuted or?
With your investigation, no. These were manufactured to create the illusion that they had been.
Yeah, because Chini would have taken the rose just for herself and looking at it, it's like, oh wait, this is a forgery. Or this is manufactured.
So what you're saying is this is a shitty alchemist.
No, this might be a con artist. Or he got conned.
The book that is open on the desk is called...
Oh, right.
Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone. No author acknowledged.
Yeah. Is that what I'm getting? That this guy got scammed?
Pretty much.
Nice. Or maybe he was... Yeah. Okay. That's funny.
It's a good thing you put it out, the sort thing. Olaf will certainly say,
Wait a minute. Kara, you will have so much raw material to work with now. Once we take this back to town and melt it.
I have some plans for the armor. I'm gonna have to see what the scale mail actually does. But I think it could, with a little bit of retrofitting, work very well for you, Olaf, if you care for it.
Oh.
Might be able to recolor it if blue's not your color.
Of course blue is my color. Blue is the color of the ocean.
Like I said, scale mail is a 14 plus, max of 2 decks. disadvantage on stealth checks.
This is what you've got.
Just a moment.
And it was Mariners, right?
Yep.
Oh, it has a special property.
Oh, that's like appropriate then for Olaf.
Oh, he's now even more seal than he was before.
And the pipe of
Oh.
remembrance is this.
Ooh, those are fun.
It's actually a direct upgrade to my previous chainmail. Or I
Nice.
was already wearing scale, or I was wearing chainmail, so scale mail. I'll figure that out.
If you're wearing chainmail, then it's a downgrade unless you have max attacks.
Right. That being
Well,
said,
the-
I'll still take the swimming speed.
Yeah, the other properties are still very nice.
Yeah, without getting too meta, I don't know anything about the setting, but besides its aquatic theme, this might be useful.
Yeah. I do have like a +1 bonus to my deck, so my RAC's only gone down 1, and now I can swim. Yay!
Yeah.
I like that pipe, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Unless anyone wants it. Right
Oh,
now.
no,
I've
it's
got
okay.
nothing.
We have to go make sure our friend is still alive and not eaten by mysterious skeletons that were lagging behind
we
everybody.
checked on him.
Yeah,
We
he's
checked
still
on him
there.
when we
He's still
peeked
there.
in on him. Didn't like say hi or anything.
And
Okay.
I'm getting up to time now, so I'm just going to summarize what happens. You can
Okay, put the
drag
guy in
this-
the bag.
You could drag this guy back to town easily enough. You bring him in front of the town captain, who brings all of you in front of the town council of Saltmarsh.
Ooh.
They hear out what you say. They look over all of the evidence that you've gathered, and they ask you to leave briefly while they
Convene.
convene.
So Chini would very gladly, regale them with the story as, parties will do.
And they award you 200 gold pieces for services for Saltmarsh.
Jesus.
So
Damn.
repeat.
They ask you to wait at the inn until you are called back because they might have a job for you.
Excellent.
That is where we're going to end for the night because you did it. You did the haunted house.
Yeah.
We solved the Scooby-Doo mystery.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
So, you mind if I tell you guys what time
Yeah, go ahead.
and Crim's game? We left one of the bandits alive, and we're like, oh, we need to get some, or one of the smugglers alive, so we're like trying to get some information out of him. And the fucker stalls for time for his boss and backup to come up, and basically, we're in a fucking box canyon with no way out, and he's like, hey, buddy, you either come work for me or you die. And we're like, well, we don't have the levels to find this.
We
Yeah,
were out
that's
of a
what
lot
happened
of
to us
things,
last
so.
Like that room there with the boss's room with the spell book and all that. We were rooting around there. Then we were talking to one dragged in. Then we stepped out, and the boss with like a small army of dudes was just there. And we're like, well,
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had like fucking 5, 6, 7 crossbows trained on us.
Mm-hmm.
I was
So
trying so hard not to metagame. I'm like, don't say anything. Don't try to rush anything. Let people make their own decisions.
The thing is, we never discovered that the skeletons in that one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't
We
we
did.
didn't set fucking skeletons on them.
Like if we had,
Scappa skeletons.
we may have tried a Hail Mary of unbar the door, and let them deal with it and try not to get gunned down before we run.
Appletons.
Scaffoldons. Okay, so that is where we're going to pick up next time. You're going to be at
Okay.
the inn waiting for a message.